Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at SPY and QQQ, and then also tech stocks, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix. Please keep in mind that market is still open for next an hour or so. So this is like a closer to the end tail of the market hours that I'm doing this video. Now, before going further, I also want to let you know none of this is any financial advice and it's only for education purposes. So, what is the market doing? Are we still bullish in the market? We are seeing some red candles from last 2 days, especially on SPY and also a little bit on QQ. We'll talk about that in just a second. But starting off with SPY, are we still bullish or bearish? Is this just the end of the world, right? Is this the top? Well, so a couple of things. First of all, there is no confirmation that this is the top. This is just a bullish structure still, and we are on the extended end of it. So if a cool off comes, that's fine, as long as we stay above this blue box of $550 range. That's just going to constitute as a pullback, nothing more than that. And even if, again, guys, I'm just not seeing any structure to the downside. Any structure to the downside would only start even happening from where the price is right now. If we break below 546 and 94 cents, unless that's not happening, we are not even in the realm of talking any bearishness on SPY. Some cool off may come. As for that, what I provided you, for that you can look for where the levels would break, right? And you can go to intraday levels for that, or intraday depth there, right here. So if let's say this level breaks with 50 hours moving average, down break below 544, since we are extended, pullbacks are expected. So if those levels break, pullback can come. But as I said, until that blue box structure on this will still remain bullish until 550. Then you're gonna see if those pullbacks, where are they finding consolidations, if the structure holding, and those pullbacks can be position can be taken with the stop loss on the other side. QQQ, in a similar fashion, QQQ has a good support at $486.77. Until then, any pullback comes, it's just going to be just a pullback. There is no structure to the downside. We are still very bullish in the structure. Just a cool off, it has to come if it has to come. Taking a look at hourly interval, what could be those levels to see any cool off, right? So you are pretty much watching this. And guys, I have actually, let me adjust something on my indicator here real quick. And one of these levels you'll be watching, and in the case of QQQ, I would say 495. If we lose this, you can expect some cool off to the levels down below. But since the structure is bullish, your better bet is to let the pullback happen. You can reload with the stop loss on the other side of the structure and play to the upside. Structure is still bullish. This is the time to take partial profits, right? In the extensions, we have to take profits, right? And in the pullbacks, we can reload as long as the structure is holding with the stop loss on the other side. Microsoft showing us some deeper pullback today, but it's just a pullback, guys. As long as we are above 455 and 97 cents area, this zone, we are still in the bullish structure. So look, take profits in the extensions, right? And intraday cool off is coming, that's fine. And why is that coming? Well, because it broke some of those levels. And when I say some of those levels, it's the structure break, right? So you see this neckline, one of the pivots. Once we lost that pivot with the 50 hours moving average and breaking the level of 464, that was it. And you are seeing the downside and with the lower pivot as well, right? So you already have two confirmations, losing the neckline, a lower pivot. It's extended already. So it's just a cool off that is coming though. Just remember that it's just a cool off though on Microsoft. All right, let's take a look at Apple. Apple is still standing strong up there. I won't be surprised if any cool off comes because we are extended. Take partial profits in the extensions. This is the zone of pullback, 220. Until then, structure is still bullish on Apple, even if that pullback comes. All right. And then we'll see how the price action holds at that level. Google, same thing. Take profits in the extensions. Google is still bullish. I will still keep that blue box down there. Even until then, we are just bullish. Not even sure if Google will do pullback until then, but it can be to the level of like 186 or 20 days moving average. That will just be a pullback on Google. And for a couple of even days, if it even slows down, you will still have opportunities of playing it long intraday because structure is still bullish on this thing, not seeing any downside. Amazon, Amazon is a bit interesting. And with Amazon, I would say, guys, if we lose 197 and 99 cents, you can expect some cool off at least down to 20 days moving average area, or this blue box first that came from the hourly interval. And however, if we continue to stay above 199, yes, can just continue higher because structure is still bullish on this thing. Let's take a look at hourly interval on this. I'm interested to see what's looking like here. Yeah, so you can see this candle the way it came, showing the buying pressure still here. Yeah, right now, yeah, it's still holding bullish line, guys. So anyways, that's Amazon. Let's take a look at Meta. Meta, again, as I said, take partial profits in the extensions. Meta is still the bullish as long as any pullback to this level, guys, is just fine. 522 level is just fine. It's just a pullback. Meta is still bullish. Netflix. Netflix is also bullish. Now I can actually move this blue box because that was the previous area I provided you for support. At this point, yeah, if Netflix is above level of 672, it's just bullish. Can a more cool off come? Well, okay, so here's the thing. Take profits in the extensions, some partial profits at least, and then, as I said, as long as we are about 673, I'm not seeing any downside. This is the zone, like 664 and 674. Netflix is until then is still bullish. Pullbacks can be traded intraday upside. On hourly interval, you might want to now wait and see until where this pullback is happening. So don't buy this falling knife, right? You have to see, look, here's the thing that we are a little bit forming a lower pivot, but just because we still have a lot of structural support down here, you can trade intraday short if you're a really good short scalper. And I'm providing as for the direction where the best plays are. Let the pullback happens, right? And wherever you see, VIX forming, double bottoms forming on intraday levels, consolidations forming, that's where things can again turn back to the upside. But please, yes, and please remember, structure until this level that I provided, that blue box from 664 all the way to 608 and 73 is still bullish. All right, so that's that. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below that you see on my videos. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.